Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of LS Spooky. I'm your host, Soul Rack the Innocent. Tonight, we have another couple of videos to explore to see if maybe we can apply some logic to them and debunk them, or to see if they truly are paranormal. So, why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy yourselves as we take another dive into the world of the supernatural? Maybe. Our first video comes from Salty Control 3609 from Reddit. Now this video here, you see something that appears to be mist, and it just floats by the camera. Now, this could be, well, one, it could be paranormal, but let's go with logic first. If it's not a fake, what it could possibly be is probably cigarette smoke, right? Somebody was smoking nearby and it just happens to be floating by the camera. Or if it is a fake, a smoke machine, just because you can actually have smoke machines that make that kind of smoke, so not so like cloud-like, but more like string-like, and just blow it in front of the camera, right? Or it could be paranormal. Personally, I think it's a smoke machine or a cigarette. But what do you think? Smoke machine, cigarette, or something paranormal? Our second video comes from Dazzling Pumpkin 91 from Reddit.
Tell me I'm on fucking crack. Every time I turn off the light, there's like a shadow there. Watch. You see that? What the fuck? What the fuck? Tell me I'm not on fucking crack, dude. Hell no. What the fuck, dude? I'm out of here.
Now, in this video here, we see something looks pretty cool. The guy turns off the lights and turns on the light, and when he turns off the light, you see something standing there. Personally, do I think that this might be something paranormal? You see, the thing is, we've seen this before in a movie, right? Not just a movie, but I can't remember what the name of the movie is. I think it's Lights Out or something like that. But also in another a skit that was done a couple of years ago online, where the lady would turn off the light and then the thing would be standing there, and then she turn on the lights and then it's not. So I think it's just a skit imitating that. It's well done though. It looks pretty cool. And but yeah, paranormal. You see, the thing is, why would a ghost do that? I don't know. It just seems too planned and too fake. Even though the guy does seem convincing, I still think it's a skit. But what do you think? Something paranormal or just a skit? A skit. Our next video comes from Ghost What on Reddit. Now, this video here, I think is pretty cool. Well, at first we see what appears to be a ghost cat. It runs on the screen to one side, I think beside the barn or whatever the hell that thing is. And then it kind of just zips up into the sky. Now, logically, I'm going to say that this is probably a compression issue. Because if you can see, the cat kind of appears and then disappears. So what I'm thinking is that the camera was having issues with the compression, and you see the cat was chasing a bird. So it goes, it chases the bird, and the bird flies out, and then that's what we're actually seeing. However, I would really like this to be a ghost kitty because, well, I mean, I've had a couple of animals that passed away in the past, a cat and a dog, and I still feel them sometimes around the house. They come to visit here and there. You hear them, which is pretty strange, and sometimes you can smell them. Just so logically, I'm thinking compression issues, but hopefully, I'm thinking, yeah, ghost kitty. Our next video comes from VDeath Diamond 7865 from Reddit.
Rose. Rose.
Now this video here, we see something that looks like a light or a spirit orb, possibly a spirit orb. Well, let's apply some logic to it again. I'm sorry, I'm tearing apart all these videos. I do believe in the paranormal, it's just, you have to think logically about these things, okay? Well, getting back to that, let's see. First of all, it's more than likely a dust particle because that's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, it could be a dust particle, or more than likely, a bug of some sort. The problem is that when these things fly by the camera, they're too small, they are reflecting light, and the camera can't really pick them up because they're too tiny, right? So it has problems zooming in and focusing on it, so it makes them look like a ball, right? But what do you think? Could it be an actual spirit orb? Do you think it's a dust particle? Do you think it's a bug? Or do you think, that that I'm just crazy and think that everything is not paranormal when it actually is? Well, my friends, we reached the middle of the video. Just a quick reminder to like and subscribe to the channel, and also if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up. Our next video comes from 6tone from Reddit. Now this video here is a bit older. I remember seeing this video back in the day, back in 2015, I think it is. And I think the video comes from somewhere supposedly in the Czech Republic, but it's not really, it's very ambiguous. But anyways, if you look at the video, it looks like a spaceship has landed in some open field, and when the video is zoomed in, you can see two little figures, right, that are supposedly aliens. They move very interestingly, I guess that's a word. They move in an interesting fashion. And then they kind of just melt, which is pretty cool. My problem with the video is when it takes off. Right there, it kind of looks like, I don't know, cheap CGI, right? I mean, if you look at it, it kind of does look like a 2015 CGI video game animation. So I don't know. You see, the thing is, I do believe that there is possibly aliens out there in the vast, vast universe, in the distances of time and space. Why wouldn't there be civilizations that are even older than us, right? But to actually catch real footage of them, well, that's the hard part, right? Because these creatures with advanced technology, do you think they would allow themselves to be seen like that? It depends, right? But what do you think? An actual alien landing and taking off, an actual alien creatures, or just some really bad CGI? Our next video comes from Feeling Nobody 8984 on Reddit. Now this video here is very interesting to me because I have seen something like this personally in the past where I used to work, which was crazy. On the third floor of the building where I used to work, on the security cameras, you can see stuff like that. And I would go and check to make sure that there was like, at first I thought it was like rats or some sort of like, rodents just crawling around the floor and stuff like that, because you can see the similar things like this that look like orbs just on the floor, running around, zooming around, and it was too three-dimensional, where it went down the hall in the video that I saw. Now in this case here, you can see that these orbs appear to be in the hall, and they move in such a manner that there's I don't know, there's too much intention behind it, right? So it would be too, let's say if it was dust, damn, that room would be really dusty then, right? And is it generating some sort of tornado in there because it's just moving around in circles, right? So I don't think that that it is dust or bugs. I think that in this case it probably is something supernatural, right? And I'm only saying that because I've seen something similar to this, right? So for me, this is definitely a big possibility. Let's just say it's legit. Our next video comes from In Love with the Moon from Reddit. Now, this video here is supposedly shows something called electronic voice phenomenon. The problem that I have with this video is that it would be very easy to fake, right? Let's say the camera is zoomed in on a particular area. Someone could be just off screen and make a really creepy voice, and then boom, there you have it, your EVP, right? So for me, this video probably isn't real. It's more than likely just someone off screen making a creepy voice and trying to make a creepy video. But what do you think? Actual electronic voice phenomenon or just a fake? Our next video comes directly from Twitter. This video here is terrifying. Can you just imagine sitting there minding your own business, just enjoying the nice peaceful jungle, and then just out of nowhere a giant jungle cat just comes and decides that it wants to eat you and try to drag you into the jungle. Jesus. From what I understand, the old woman is okay. She was just a little bit scratched up and scared. But aside from that, she made it out okay. But yeah, not paranormal, but truly terrifying. Well, friends, we've reached the end of this video. Now we've explored a few videos that were, well, not so real, and some that were truly interesting, and one that was just, well, nature. It's terrifying. But anyways, friends, I hope you enjoyed. And what do you think of all the videos that were presented today? Truly paranormal? Or something that can be easily explained with logic? Leave your comments in the comments below. And until next time, friends, I hope to see you back for more videos on El Spooky with Soul Rack the Innocent. Until next time, bye.